And we have challenges with other doctors, other medical professionals who are ill-trained and who are practicing and becoming our competitors in the market. We have to face that competition as well. And others are this Munna Bhai Marka,
Ambiguous.
I don't know if you remember this.
Doctors in Nepal order us to allegedly have fake medical certifications. Authorities in the Malay nation on June 20th said 36 individuals were.
Okay, and skip this. It was about 150 fake doctors in Nepal, in this small country. So the competition goes on and on, And another big competition is with such courses, They become doctor in 3 months and come and practice with us, compete with us. And others are this Munna Diwali type. So can you read? I don't know who coined that name, video X-ray in Nepal. So video X-ray? Video X-ray. It's so ridiculous. One idiot coined it and we are following it. Let's stop doing that. Let's stop ridiculing our profession. It's neither video, neither an X-ray.
Ultrasound.
The poor countrymen, if we had said it is ultrasound, they would have very much agreed to it and accepted. It's we, the medical person, who have ridiculed our profession. Another challenge we have is,
if you were to love one, develop mentors or nursing home.
Another challenge, I'm skipping these videos because I guess we are running short of time, is from the nursing professionals. The nursing professionals working in Nepal do not know that bed sore is iatrogenic. थाहा छ बेड सोर भनेको त्यो हाम्रो कारणले हुन्छ भन्ने थाहा छ? हात उठाउनुस्.
You go to bed.
And the blame goes to the doctor again. Okay? And this is another challenge we have, the pharmaceuticals, the pharmacies. They sell product by taking no or minimal training, and they would give something else to your prescription, altogether different. One female patient of mine, I had given her amitriptyline and she was given some prostate medicine and she took it for 1 month.
Very good.
Ailing,
did you go for QR?
You remember? Ailing.
I hope she didn't go for QRP.
It's similar. It's BPS.
QRP thing?
Benign prostatic hypertrophy.
She didn't go for QRP.
I'm not the expert, sir. And another challenge we have, and one thing that confuse you, is why our colleagues, they have to change the brand or generic name of the medicine prescribed by earlier colleague, despite the fact that patient was benefiting. You mero confusion clear garde, I would be very much happy today. And this is, very ridiculous. This is
malpractice.
I don't know what practice it is. And these are other challenges. I say that in Nepal there are 3 crore general practitioners. 3 crore general practitioners. Every Nepali is a general practitioner.
Doctor.
So that is a big challenge we have. The law has been changed. This is in the Indian scenario. Another challenge which is rapidly growing in strength is businessization of medical profession. This is what happens when models and businessmen, they do advertisement. Now let's see types of doctors. This I want you to see.
That's it. How do you know?
Doctor is not able to understand his own writing.
कैंसर हुआ है फिर उसमें एंटीबायोटिक दिया
In the process of preparing for this presentation, when I saw in YouTube and the way medical professionals are ridiculed, I'm foreseeing a time when we medical professionals will be like Punjabis of India and Pathans of Pakistan. You know, they are the ones who are ridiculed. Now coming to the government policy. See, this is it.
In the law.
I won't be surprised if in our clinical method this is aided. And no surprise, you know, the ones who are governing us, I think it's true in Nepal, true in India. I don't know how true it is in Sri Lanka, Maldives though. Are these people, you know, they are making our guidelines, they are dictating us how we should be working, what is medical ethics, what is dignified doctor. These are the ones who are dictating us. I don't know if you have heard about this new song, Marsi Baat Khawa. And the media, what does it do? It writes what our government tells them to, you know, what the government policy is. before any proof, this is what they write. Biramiko akal mrityu bhaye chikitsak bade chhati pulti. As compared to our neighboring country, India, they are doing many things to, to gain back the dignity. Although it's a very big country, it may be different in different states, but still they are doing a lot of things. And what we are doing here, we just
I didn't say anything but administration of the hospital. Important.
They're vandalizing this.
What can a doctor do without administrative support?
India. India's.
okay. This is so disturbing. Let's
Happen
and
every day.
who doesn't remember this incident?
Which place?
In Kalikot, Nepal.
क्या हुआ क्या था?
A child died and they had to apologize.
It's equally disturbing, so let me skip it. So this is the stake of a medical professional, and it's coming. If we do not do something, it's going to come.
ठीक बात.
And what happens when somebody is tortured?
Does it sound like you? If it does, you are not alone. Suddenly we are served with a complaint that charges us with medical malpractice. We are shocked, even though we may have spent months questioning whether or not we, or members of our team, made a mistake in caring for a patient who may or may not have suffered an adverse event. We may have felt sorrow for the patient and their family, sadness, guilt.
Happens in Manipal hospital, the doctor, the nurses who are involved, they are pushed to the front, isn't it? They are exposed, that's what happens. And the media, what to talk about it? Like I said, 3 crore doctors, general practitioners in Nepal, now there are 3 crore journalists in Nepal. Everybody is a journalist, carrying a ready mobile with video, smart mobile. And they don't want, they just want to raise their TRP. TRP, भनेको के रहेछ?
Television rating points.
Television rating points. So you are awake. Thank you. They just want to. I remember one song of Madonna way back. Girls just want to have fun. Media just want to have, flash news and flashy news. Raise their TRP.
Sansani haze.
Sansani haze. So these are some Sansani haze news. So that's what media is doing. Now let's talk about the society. Now the government has dictated what a doctor should be charging. There is a ceiling. There is no ceiling in any other profession. If you call a plumber to your house, he will charge 1,000 rupees for a visit. We are not even equal to that. So this is the society for you. Before, our forefathers said that Baiguni gunle marne. Now the society says Baiguni gunle marne. This is the society for you. And no matter if we talk or no matter we discuss in this closed forum or what, now people have started talking. And we see many cases now and then in court. And we are,
What would you do?
and the doctors are charged for everything. They are penalizing everything.
You go to the doctors.
Doctor killed my uncle in Madrid. My uncle, he does spend the shit. He goes to doctor.
You can't blame the doctor for that.
The doctor, he was driving them all.
So, we are blamed for everything. They don't know what is negligence, but you know, they will just publicity in media as
हत्यारालाई फाँसी दे
We have witnessed that several times. And what to say about the people now? They are so aware, and the media and the development of the technology has made them so aware that they know each and everybody. They are watching us.
Why to beat a doctor? Because he's not a god.
Is it enough to, you know, publish this kind of
the medical profession? Because
videos in the YouTube or protesting in front of the district officer? Now, these are the challenges we have, and now let's come to the opportunities. First thing is, I tell my student that if you want to coin your name in the history of medicine, and Nepal is the right place for you. You just have to be a good doctor. There is no competition. And to become a good doctor, I think your professors have already taught you all the assets of a good doctor, so just be it, and there is no competition. Let's start pointing finger at others, forgetting that 3 fingers are pointing at us. Sir, surgeons here, is this the solution? We avoid operation.
Anesthesia.
Or is this the solution? Who cares? But the reality of the matter is, there is so much to do, and there is so little motivation. In this abnormal country, normal person, one who speaks normal, becomes abnormal. And I am one of the abnormal person who dares to speak about dignity. So there is so little motivation. We all can do something good in whatever capacity we are. The opportunities we have is from our medical professionals working abroad. One international doctor is here, Dr. Pradeep Bastola with us. So, those doctors who are working abroad, they are ready to help us. And I have chain of doctors who are ready to help us. In fact, they complain that when they come to Nepal, despite the desire to help, nobody gives them that recognition. They come, land as a tourist, they fly back as a tourist. So what I have started personally and from the Nepal Medical Association-Gandaki branch part, that we have started contacting them, and when they come, they deliver a speech, they deliver a lecture, they work for us, they teach us how to do a better job in the capacity that we have. So that is another opportunity. You may be having a lot of your friends who are doctors in Nepal, abroad, and coming to Nepal as tourists. Let them contribute. Another opportunity, they are contributing to the nation by raising funds, you know. These are the bunch of people from America Nepal Medical Foundation who are ready to help us. So these are opportunities we should be grabbing. Another opportunity that we have is
winds up causing us to bring a lawsuit
this
against
script thing, you know.
believing
Most of the doctors are sued in the West because of their bad script, which they are later on released saying that what they had done is correct, although the writing was not recognizable. We don't have to go to an institute to practice writing. You know, one of my professors who happened to be an orthopedic surgeon back in Pakistan, he was very good surgeon, very good doctor, but his writing was so poor. He was left-handed, so he used to keep one assistant for himself. So we can do that and stop letting the Nepal Medical Council start writing notice in the national media. You know, that is so ridiculous. This is one thing I always say. We hear now and then our colleague shouting at the patient. And if there was a meter, care-o-meter, and if we actually measure the level of care we provide in Nepal, how many percentage would it be? Guess. Zero actually.
From zero to negative.
So these are some opportunities. We can just learn from the child to glorify our dignity. It's not only the doctors who have to improve, it's the nurses.
First,
they also have to improve, you know.
Points from the first program.
They should know that bed sores are bad sores and it exposes their level of practice. Another point I always raise in Nepal is we doctors, we have restricted ourselves to one element of our profession, that is seeing a patient in the OPD or surgery. You know, cutting them. And we have forgotten the other aspect, research and advocacy. By advocacy, what I mean is educating the patient, educating your community. These are other aspects which are also our duty. And there are friends, there are funds awaiting for us. If you want to do research, come. I can guarantee that I will get funds for you, but it has to be good one, not the ones which are usually done. And in this 11 years, sir, believe me, I am the only one who has been conducting CMEs and CMEs. Nobody seems to be coming forward. I don't know why. Sometimes I feel like, why am I the only stupid here? You know, CME gives you update. You learn even from a poor presentation. If you think my presentation is boring, you will learn today how a boring presentation is made.
Good.
Now, what to do? Do we fight like the mobs, what they do, this is one thing I always tell my students, we have no right to scold or shout at our patient, no matter what. You may justify yourself by whatever means, it is unacceptable. You cannot shout. You may bang your head, but you cannot shout at your patient. These are the opportunities you have. So, coming to my final point, the take-home message. If you practice these 4 stars, believe me, nothing will happen to you. But are these 4 stars possible?
Non-maleficence, beneficence, autonomy,
what I
justice.
mean is possible because of the scarcity we have, is because of the shortcomings we have. And believe me, like I said the other time, nobody is going to praise